This is Dakota News Now, your first alert station.
Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Sam Wright.
I'm Brian Allen. A group of South Dakota representatives in Washington this week meeting with federal leaders.
And they made the trip along with other Midwest legislators discussing developments in rural communities. Our Cordell Wright listened in and has our top story at 6. Hey, Cordell.
Good evening, Brian and Sam. The state representatives were focusing on two bills, the Inflation Reduction Act, which passed last year, and the bipartisan infrastructure bill passed in 2021. Take a listen to what the legislators had to say.
There's so many more opportunities from the bipartisan Infrastructure Act as well as the Inflation Reduction Act that are going to improve the lives of people in South Dakota.
As part of those acts, there's federal spending that can be used on rural communities.
We have so much money to invest in South Dakota. Those are federal dollars that we have paid into the system, and we want to put them to good use and make sure that South Dakotans are reaping the benefit of the overall collective impact.
One of the keys of the development discussions involved increases to broadband accessibility.
That's just going to level the playing field for our rural families, education, telemedicine. It's going to make life better for every single South Dakotan.
Well, that's much needed on the reservations. I think sometimes we're forgotten in that avenue, especially in education and healthcare. Two of the things that are most important to us, and to see that President Biden has prioritized those two areas is really heartening to see.
As well as concerted efforts of sustainability.
Really focused also on how we can become more self-sustainable from a food perspective in our rural communities. So the meetings were very helpful, and we're going to have some resources that we can tap into.
And infrastructure.
We are doing revolutionary change on our roads and our bridges in our state, as well as when we look at our airports across even our small rural communities.
When the federal government chooses to invest in South Dakota, they're choosing to invest in Americans and making Americans' lives better.
The legislators remained in D.C. through the day today for additional meetings on how putting those federal dollars into action will be beneficial. Brian.
All right, Cordell Wright for us tonight. Thank you.